with Rosie Rivera again. Now, speaking about conferences again, you're all over the place. Because I know that we've been in communication for the last maybe month or so trying to schedule this. And it was like, no, but I gotta go. And then I have this conference call. And it's like, I see you because I know that your husband also is on Telemundo's La Voz. If you guys don't know, now you know. He's concursando on Telemundo's La Voz. And they fly you pretty much every weekend because the lives are on Sundays. Yep. So she's gonna be there to see the results with him.
And I come back and we.
So how do you do all of that? Because you have kids, you have your conferences. I know you were recently also here in Val. Recently, I think it was last week or something like that. Mm-hmm. And then you have conferences in Florida and in other different places. And then you have to fly every week. I'm like, how do you do it?
Today I leave to Oklahoma. I've been up since 2 a.m. hair and makeup. I did an interview. I did the gym. I'm with you. I have a conference call, and then I leave to Oklahoma. That's literally my life. Plus, in between, I have kids.
Yeah.
I really, really have to meditate in the morning, even if it's 5 minutes. Like, to really take a breather because you feel like you're gonna break down, and you're asking God, why are you stretching me so much? But again, I had to learn how to ask for help. I don't know why. I'm like, Lord, do I have pride? It's so hard to ask for help, especially with your kids, because you don't know, like, my kids are bad. Like, they're gonna fight. So how can I ask someone who already has everyone else?
Yeah.
Right? So how am I gonna ask my pastor or my mom to take? But you have to.
Yeah.
People want to help you. They see what you're doing. They believe in your dream too, and they don't know how. But so when I ask people, you're surprised at how much people say, like, yes, I'll pick up the baby from school. I am happy to be able to help. And you're like, oh, it's easier than I thought. So it's really community, having my 5-minute alone time. Working out has not been about losing weight this month. Other times it is, but this month it's just relieve my stress and feel like myself. Because right now I feel like I don't even know, who I am. So you just keep certain things that were in your life, like working out. Keep it, even if you have to squeeze it in, because that'll make you feel like the rest of it is under control. And ask for help. Please ask someone for help.
So who's helping you out? Your family now, or
yes,
your friends,
my mom, my suegra, my daughter who's 16, my sister-in-law who's 15, and my pastor. We're staying here for a little bit. My house is being renovated, but to top it off.
Top it all off.
I don't have a home. And she's just helping me pick up the kids from school. Yes, so every woman in my life, women are so great. I mean, so are men. We are, but you just ask a woman and she's like, I remember when my kids were 5, so I'm there.
Speaking of your daughter, she's huge.
6, Casey.
She is huge. I remember years ago when we would work together. Yeah, she was small, and I remember your dad would always pick her up.
Yes. Yep.
And you were like, "She's home already. Can you pick her up?" And she was small. I remember you had a picture.
Doing homework.
I remember you had a picture on your desk, and I would see her, and she was a little girl.
She's 16, dude. She likes boys. And she told me, and I'm trying to be cool. Like, okay, like don't blow up, because at least she told you. She communicated the way you always told her to. So we're in that step where we're just like, when is it okay to become a boyfriend versus just getting to know each other? So it's beautiful. You fear the teenage years. Te dicen, todo lo que hiciste lo vas a pagar.
And you're like, oh my God.
Please forgive me, God. No, she's great. She's great, thank God. La de 5 años scares me. She's a little bit crazy, but fun. Yeah, she scares me. But no, my Casey's 16 and she's a great kid.
She's big.
A great kid.
She's big. She literally grew in front of our eyes.
Yeah.
Like we blinked and it was like, whoa.
Seriously, I don't.
So how's your relationship with her? It's great.
Great. Thank God. She used to hate me when she was little. She didn't want me to remarry. She didn't want me to have kids. She was my first little partner, and then here comes Abel, and then here comes more kids.
That's what I think, I guess, because she had so much alone time with you that she felt you guys were like this little nuclear family.
That was
it was like that was it. Like you guys were always gonna be together, las dos juntitas, and then someone comes in, and it's like, I guess she felt, in a way, they were taking time away from her. That's all she was used to.
Well, what helped was that Abel is the son of a single mom, so he knows what it's like to have a bad stepdad. So he knew, like, I'm not gonna take her dad's place. She has a great dad. So he told her that, and she was like 8 or 9. He says, look, I don't need to be your dad. You have a good dad. Can I just be your friend? And she was like, And it took a couple years, but they're good now. I mean, she needs outfits. Like, she needs to go to the mall. I'm gonna ask Abel. because Abel has more fashion sense than mom, right? And so we call them bonus dad and her bonus mom. Her dad's wife is amazing. Like, I love her so much. Like, that's her bonus mom, and we've become like a family. So thank God. But it took a lot of, I understand you, and no one's gonna take your spot. You are different than Abel. You are different than Sammy and Eli. Like, they're all different. We still have our date nights. We still talk a lot. It took years for her to be like, mom didn't change with me.
That's good. That's good though. So her relationship with her dad is good, and her bonus
mom. Yeah, they're great.
I think that's what's important. And I think that the fact that you guys get along as well is also.
Oh, we went to Paris together for her birthday. No quería quinceañera. She's not a party girl. She doesn't like to see anyone drink or whatever. So she was like, I want to go to Paris, everyone together.
Oh, okay. So that's why you guys had that trip.
Yeah,
okay.
and it was like 13 of us, and it was her family. She said, this is my family, and you do it intentionally. Like, you know, really, her dad and I have phone calls once a week. Just, how's the baby, and what are we catching up on? And I text her bonus mom, hey, you know, ¿cómo ves a Cassandra? You know, how do you feel her? She talked to you about anything? And then there's things that the bonus mom knows that Casey isn't ready to tell me yet, and I respect that, because I can't mess up the relationship. Dime todo lo que te dijo. No, they have their relationship. Abel and her have her relationship, and then I know eventually she'll come and tell me when she's ready.
Now, what other projects are you working on?
No, she's gonna launch a makeup line. She wanted that so badly. Okay. It was the main project she had me on in July. Like, sister, I need a makeup line, because she had one previously, but she had a fallout with her business partner. So in July of 2012, she's like, sister, this is what I want. Cuando se me va, I'm like, sister, I can't. I don't know how to do this. And thank God for Bella, who came up to me and said we'd like to do a collaboration. So we're gonna at BeautyCon this year in August. Okay. We're gonna be on the panel, and we're gonna launch her makeup. So we're really excited about that. It's eyeshadows, it's highlighter, it's lashes, it's Jenni, La Diva, and then the La Mamá and El Dia. So you'll get all of that. What else are we doing? I'm gonna have my little own like makeup stuff. I finally felt that it's okay for me to work my sister's stuff while still working my own. Your own. Because for a long time you feel guilty. You feel like I should only work on her stuff for her kids, for her legacy. And then I felt like my kids need it too. I have a 15 too. Yeah. They need. Yo les quiero dejar un negocio a ellas. So I'm gonna try and start my own makeup line too.
Is your daughter excited about that?
Oh yes. She's the one that taught me BeautyCon. I didn't know what it was. And she's like, Mom, take me what? To who? I know Comic-Con. And she's like, no. And now.
And then you're like, oh, and this is where we need to go when we launch the line.
Yes, I love BeautyCon. We've been going for like 4 years, so you guys will see us there. I'm so excited. We're finally signed for my sister's movie, so it's finally in production. Okay. It takes so long, you guys, like to trust someone with your sister's story. Like, it's so scary. So I finally found the person that I feel right with.
Are they going to be filming that maybe next year, or?
It takes 2 years. Okay. So we have the producer. He produced a great movie that won an Oscar. We have the writer. She wrote a movie. It's a girl, it's a lady. I'm so excited.
Nice.
That wrote an Oscar. They're both American, so I'm really looking for a Mexican. You know, para que agarre todo. Like, they're not gonna know, like, frijoles de la olla. Get me? That has to be, rather than, like, I don't know, I mean, Che was everything. She was here and there and boyish and girlish. So we need someone that can grasp that. So I need a Mexican director. And so hopefully they start filming maybe end of next year, and it'll launch in a couple of years. So
speaking of, and the last thing to end this, since we're talking about be comfortable and confident, you've lost a lot of weight. We've seen you through the years. It's something that we all struggle with, but we've seen you through the years that you're going to the gym now, and you know you're doing, you've changed some things. How much weight have you lost?
Gosh, I don't even weigh myself anymore because it tortures me. I detest it. You know what I did? I've been going to the gym since I was 13, but it was getting the right personal trainer, or more than that, I went to those boot camps and I learned how to lift weights. I was so scared. I didn't want to be bulky, and I was like, cardio will do it. No. Well, it doesn't. It really didn't. So now I do weights 3 times a week, at least, the right amount of weights.
Are you doing it by yourself now, or you're still with the trainer?
I do training sometimes, and then the boot camp, because it can get expensive. You know, so the boot camp, I go here in Whittier. It's really good, and you learn how to do the right amount of weights for your body type. And then I do cardio twice a week, because cardio, it's hard. hard. It's annoying.
I prefer weights over cardio.
Yeah, now I do fun stuff, you know, just get that activity. Because with cardio, you burn in the moment. With weights, you burn all day.
Yeah.
So that's basically what I changed. And I'm having a lot more protein. What I really tried was carb cycling, which sounded really scary to me. But I got the right diet to where it's just so much protein. You feel like you're eating all day, but you drop because that protein is what you need. So a really good protein shake, a lot of turkey, fish, egg whites. And for me, for my blood type, because I eat by my blood type, I can't have carbs and I can't have wheat. So I have a little bit of the right carbs: quinoa, brown rice, and no dairy. And it works for me. I feel better. I cheat sometimes on the weekends. Now that I've been stressed this whole month, I've just been off, but I still kept working out. So I feel okay. And I'm not stressing about, ay, voy a subir 5 libras. You know what? When May comes and my life is normal again, I'm going to hit them. Right now, I just need to survive and feel good about myself. So that's why I go to the gym and try and get as much protein in as I can.
And talking about that, I think that maybe that's a good idea for the future, to maybe have like a conference where you can come together with people that have helped you. Because a lot of people think it's all the gym and the gym and the gym. But if you're not watching what you're eating, which is a big part of it.
70%.
Yeah. And I know because I had always tried to do like the exercise, and as soon as I got into a program, this was years ago, obviously, when I lost weight, when I got into the program and I was eating the right way and I was doing the weights, it melted like this.
Yeah.
And it was amazing because it was like finally something that worked. So I think that's a good idea for another future endeavor.
I think we should.
Let's do like a 1-day boot camp with Rosie Rivera, and we'll have her trainer and her nutritionist or something, so we can all get together on it.
Well, you set up events, so set it up
do
and
it.
we'll do it.
We'll do that. Ya estamos diciéndolo aquí en Parandoleo from One Way, Becky Boricua. Thank you so much for the interview. It was great seeing you.